What up, everybody? It's your boy, Darius J.
And I'm Stevie Neal.
And this is Convrs8. Let's talk about it. So we're going to hop right back into this thing. We're glad to see y'all one more again. And I'm glad for y'all to hear us one more again. We got the audio and the visual thing popping. So all I got to say is, how you live, Stevie Neal?
Well, how I'm living, how we're all living today as of this recording is hearing about the tragic news regarding Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, man. Kobe, you know what I'm saying? 5-time NBA champion. He was a great guy, man. Everybody didn't like his attitude and everything on the court, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, still, he was a good guy. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, in 41 short years, he done more than most of us on this planet. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you have to tilt your hat off to that man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, as much bad you can say about him, you can say equally amount as much good. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a household name.
Indeed. And sure, did he make some decisions in a very public light that he did not feel good about later on? And, you know, you talk about the Shaq and Kobe stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this guy came into the league. I mean, I just remember my first full season watching basketball was his rookie year.
Wow.
So from going to prom with Brandy at 17 in high school,
yeah,
the announcement that he was going pro, and remember, 6'6" guys weren't going pro out of high school. The only guys that did it were big guys.
Yeah, 7-footers.
You know, Kevin Garnett,
yeah,
Moses Malone.
Yeah.
Those were the two previous to him that had done it.
Yeah.
Daryl Dawkins.
Yes.
You know, another huge guy. So
yeah, huge.
So this was a big gamble. And then he didn't play right away.
No, he didn't.
He was not like a superstar out the bat.
No, he wasn't.
You know, he was up for Sixth Man of the Year his second year and didn't win it. Didn't even win it.
No,
played pretty good.
Yeah.
Then Phil Jackson comes along and he gets his role in the triangle, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
So that lesson alone in perseverance, you know, from airballing 3-pointers in playoff games to stepping up in the moment the way he did. I mean, that is something a lot of people can carry with them
and learn from.
Exactly. So,
you know. So I say, like, you know what I'm saying, like, the things that he accomplished, along with, you know what I'm saying, even just off the court things, you know what I mean, just like the books he come up with, he had a lot of things going on that he was going to be bringing forth in film and stuff like that. He won an Oscar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the man, after basketball, still had things going in a positive direction, building a legacy way past basketball, and that, to me, lets me know that he was always destined to be great. He honestly, man, like, I feel like he, even though his death was untimely, you know what I'm saying, he really left it all on the court of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the only regret he had was leaving his family behind. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to leave their family behind, especially his daughters. He got young daughters. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know, pray for them. You know what I'm saying? I pray that they find comfort in this time. I know the first news of it, because, you know, they not only lost him, they lost their daughter.
They're on their way to a travel game.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough. Probably tough for the team, you know what I'm saying, because he was coaching them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's going to be tough all around, but I pray that they get through it. I pray that they find peace. I pray that the people that are around them take this time to wrap their arms around them, and the people that are around them, they can protect them from the snakes that may be coming up.
Right.
Because in these times, people do try you and try to take from you and try to take advantage of you. So, you know, many prayers go out to Kobe and his family. May you rest well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad we all got a chance to experience you from basketball to life after basketball.
Yeah, and I mean, where were you when you heard the news?
I was in a Vietnamese restaurant, standing in line, getting some food. You know what I'm saying? I was in VN Tofu off Jimmy Carter Road, waiting to get some food. We're actually waiting to pay, and I looked at my phone because everybody was texting me and stuff like that. Because I did like Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? So, so everybody was texting me. I didn't believe it. And I told Siobhan, she was like shocked. She was like, who? Because she thought I said Bryant. And I was just like, hold up. I said, nah, I didn't say Bryant. I said, I'd have fainted.
Oh, no.
I still remember when my face and how I felt when I heard it, because I didn't believe it. I started checking my sources then. I was just like, hold up, nah, let me go through this and make sure this ain't no satire.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you know how we are. We'll kill somebody in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, where were you?
I mean, I was getting some food at Yeah Burger with a bunch of guys, you know, after open gym. And we each went through individually to get our burgers or whatever. Me and Jaden were last in line.
Yeah.
So we get to the table, and then Misty, one of the guys, is just like, man, you hear about Kobe? You know, he died in a helicopter crash. He just laid it on me like that. And I was just, and at first I gave him the, you know, the old come on, man.
Yeah, come on, dog.
Come on, man. That sounds outrageous, right? And so then we all started checking sources, or whatever, because TMZ broke it first. Yeah, this is what they do.
Yeah, that's what TMZ do.
But then you try to check all the other local news. The internet kind of crashed. Like their sites kind of crashed.
Yep.
You know, on Chrome and Safari. Yeah. Like you had to put in the little non-robot code continue because it basically crashed. So so that was crazy. Just how many people simultaneously just got to their phones and just was like,
because that's how unbelievable it was.
Exactly.
You was like, I gotta go find out if this is true, because it ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? I was like, a helicopter crash? Come on, man.
Yeah, it just sounds so fantastic. Yeah. Like, you know, like, well, plane crash we process a little more. Yeah. A helicopter crash. Like, you'd never think of a helicopter being unsafe. But, I mean, here we are.
Here we are. So, you know, and this how you living. I would just like propose, like, how are you gonna live? You know what I'm saying? Will you live in a life worthy of death? You know what I'm saying? Because oftentimes we live and we don't leave no kind of footprint, handprint, fingerprint on nothing on this earth but selfish ambitions. Who are you going to touch? What's your legacy going to look like? How are you truly going to live? That's the question I have for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, death brings me into perspective. I mourn when people die, but I also think about, like, it kind of urges me on for the next day. Like, man, I gotta wake up and make this day count. I gotta make this next day count. And that's kind of like in the phase I'm in and how I'm living. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the phase of, I gotta live this life to the fullest. Because if I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't care about what people say about me when I die, but I do care about how many people I can impact before I die. You know what I'm saying? Not even monetarily, but just to be able to give wisdom when wisdom is needed. Yeah. To be able to impart the things that I believe on another person and to see it do them some good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not for me to feel good, because my good feeling ain't worth it for real. You know what I'm saying? But to see other people get in contact with their own salvation and fight for their own salvation and help people fight for their salvation. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to live a life that I'm living alone. I don't want to live on an island. I want to build a village, man. I want to spread this. I don't want my circle to just stop at my toes. I want my circle to take this community positive.
Man, and similarly with Kobe Bryant, he wasn't just singularly great. Yes. You know what I mean? He trained other guys. Yeah. He trained the Kyries. Yeah. See, think about it. Kyrie Irving was drafted, over 10 years after Kobe was. Yeah. So there's a big gap there. Yeah. But he still saw it to reach
pay
to
it
him
forward.
and pay it forward, because somebody like a Byron Scott reached to him and showed him the ropes. You know, Magic Johnson to a certain degree. You know, other players. Other coaches. So there were so many, you know, like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So many young guys that are like part of the fabric of the league today. Very currently part of the fabric that Kobe Bryant has reached.
That's what I'm saying. He had his daughter's basketball team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was paying it forward for the future women NBA stars that may be coming up.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? And the guy was a good guy, man. I don't care what people can say about him bad, but that negative ain't gonna outweigh the good that man left here. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope it continues. You know what I'm saying? Through his family, his daughters that he had left. You know what I'm saying? I pray that they can find joy and that their father really cared. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because it's just the toughest part about it to me was it's not just losing Kobe, but the daughter too. Like, those little girls lost a father and a sister in the same day. That Vanessa Bryant loses a husband and a child the same day. I just pray that they find peace going forward. And I know everybody's going to be observing in their own way, and that can be either uplifting or distracting in this time. You know, but just I just hope that it's comforting that so many people are looking back at his legacy. I hope nobody goes too overboard with it. But at the same time, I hope they see it as comfort that so many people were reached. Those two lives, especially Kobe Bryant.
Especially Kobe Bryant. So, you know, that's our little How You Living spot. You know what I'm saying? We want to just pay just a little tribute, man, and just hope, you know, inspire y'all to live. You know what I'm saying? Like that man lived, because he did live a life worth living.